Hello, good morning, and welcome to a productive Sunday vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lydia. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So, I don't know exactly how my filming and uploading schedule is working for this video to come out, so I'm thinking that this video is going to come out a few weeks after the weekly vlog and this storm series that we just lived through here in the Deep South. So if you have forgotten already, or if you're kind of unfamiliar, we had basically a 3-round storm series. Doesn't sound like the right word, but a 3-round storm come through. Starting on Thursday, we had round 1, Friday evening was round 2, and then Saturday basically had 2 rounds of its own. And so predictions were for multiple long track tornadoes, and so that weekly vlog was me preparing and just kind of living through that. So this video is kind of a resetting and being productive. I packed multiple bags, so I need to put all of that up. We have to go back to work tomorrow, so of course dishes will need to be done, laundry needs to be done, and just a general picking up. I also need to make some banana bread. We have some elderly bananas back behind me that need to be taken care of, and I promised that I would bring some kind of a sweet treat to work. So have some things to do. Lucas, my husband, is out working on his motorcycle, or not his motorcycle anymore. He's working on a motorcycle, so I've sat and laid around and scrolled through TikTok long enough. It's time to get productive. So let's get to it. So here is bag 1, and then the other bag is just clothing, so that will be easy. So I'm going to put all of these things away, and then we will get to tidying the living room up a little bit. Okay, now that that bag is unpacked, I need an iced coffee. I am dying for some caffeine. So I'm gonna have a coffee and some breakfast, and then kind of reconvene and see what else I want to do. We have some blankets in the dryer that need to be folded. I'm talking with my hands like a evil scientist or whatever. We have some blankets in the dryer that need to be folded. Lucas's work clothes need to be swapped over. And I think we have like 2 more loads of laundry that need to be washed. I also have some laundry on top of the dryer that has been folded that I need to put away. So just some housekeeping things that we typically just put off, and it just leads to a lot of clutter, and I'm sick of it. And then I have a few dishes in the sink that need to be washed. And the dishwasher is full and clean. So very fun things, but overall, I cleaned yesterday to ensure that if the tornado did run through, that the house was clean. So that was super important. But the living room is a little in need of a tidy, as it always is. It feels like we have 2 blankets on the couch. It looks untidy. So I'm going to take care of that. Dining room is clean. I have a few bags that I use that need to be put away in my Disney basket, but overall, this seems like it's going to be a lot quicker of a task than I thought it was going to be, and then I can bake and do more fun things. So let's make a coffee. I'm going to make an acai bowl. Everybody's surprised, I'm sure. I'm going to make an acai bowl and sit down for a minute and maybe read a chapter or 2 of my book, and then get up and be productive again. this. This is just like a hodgepodge. It has brown sugar, a little bit of sugar-free vanilla, some cinnamon, and some salt. And then whole milk. So I'm gonna have that. I did buy a Sony cutting board, but you cannot see it right this second with the angle I have it set up. So I'm going to make an acai bowl. I have had my little packet sitting out for like the last 15, 20-ish minutes. So I'm going to make an acai bowl and go enjoy. So I've taken a little time to sit, first of all. I went and grabbed Lucas some lunch. He was hungry. I think I can literally hear him playing Creed. I think that's what it's called, Creed. I think that's the band. I think I can hear him playing Creed out of the shop, whatever. But it is literally the most beautiful day. I have all the windows open, all of the fresh air, but I've taken like a touch of a break to sit down, and then I did a little bit of cleaning off camera. So the living room is done. I'm going to head in and take care of the very minimal dishes that we have, and then tackle the bedroom. We have tons of clean clothing that need to be folded or hung up, which that is the one thing when it comes to like laundry that I just take forever to do. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have a FaceTime call with my friend Taylor. So we're gonna do that and talk books, and then I need to make cheesecake squares and I need to make banana bread. I also have been, while I was sitting, I was not doing nothing. I've been messaging back and forth with one of my best friends, Emily. She is the daughter of a vet and going to vet school. I mentioned in a previous video that Penny, if you're new here, our dog, Penny has been having some issues. About 2 weeks ago, we took her to the groomer. She was fine, brought her back, and then she started acting weird, but she acts weird every time we bring her home from the vet. She's not used to being with other dogs and being left alone without her parents. So I don't think anything happened at the vet, but also I spilled food on my shirt, if you see that. I don't think anything happened to the vet, but that's when we noticed it. And so Dachshunds are known, or notorious for having like back and leg issues. And so it's been 2 weeks and not really gotten any better. She's moving her back legs. She's not sore or hurting, like when you touch her. She doesn't whine or anything, but she's not acting herself. She'll still get up and play. Really don't know. Not going to delve into all of that, but I was sending all of that information to Emily because we were going to visit the vet and Emily in the next couple of days. So just, I have the kind of brain that if I don't write it down immediately when I'm thinking about it, then I will completely forget. So with that being said, I was taking care of that. Had to send a message over to my doctor. So just the usual things, not the usual things, but just some things that I needed to get done, and it helped to sit down. So now let's go take care of the kitchen and then do some laundry, which has become one of my least favorite chores. I don't know if anybody else loves to do laundry, but I do not. Okay, so we have made it to our room, the most humbling room in the house, and I cannot believe that I'm actually going to show you, but I think that it would help hold me accountable if I did show you this room. Anytime I do like a deep clean or just a general clean, it gets neglected because nobody sees it. And it clutters up so quickly because we spend a lot of our time in here. Our bed is constantly unmade. Laundry is constantly piling up, so might as well show you. So the chances of me actually taking care of it today are a lot more. So very bad, very, very bad, but it is what it is. We have, I'll show you in just a minute, but we have 3 laundry baskets full of clean clothes, plus some laundry right here at the end of the bed that is clean, that needs hung up. Need to make our bed. This room is also the darkest in the house, and so it's sometimes difficult for me to come in here and clean and take care of things because it is just so dark and dreary. It is also not fully finished, as you can see. I hate to film in here, is why I said that. This still needs to be done. We still need trim on our wood wall, so that right there is not finished. Our white trim needs to be painted and caulked. It's just a home you're refinishing, remodeling is always going to stay unfinished. So you guys probably may not even notice stuff like that, but I hate to film in this room because it just does not feel complete to me, but that's ridiculous. So first order of business, I'm going to take care of the bed. I really need to take the sheets off. It's been a week. I like to wash our sheets at least once a week because Penny does sleep with us and I just don't want to feel icky. So I may take the sheets off the bed and wash them. I may not. I may do that tomorrow. I really don't know. I need to wash my clothes first, so may fix the bed and then take the sheets off afterwards. But make the bed, vacuum. It's not terrible because I did clean it last weekend. Just the clothes sitting everywhere make it look so much worse. So let's get to it so I can be fully done with the house. Like, this is the last task today. Our bathroom's clean. I cleaned it yesterday, so let's finish this so I can sit down and relax and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. So here is the unmade bed and the clean clothes that need to be hung up, and then you turn over here and here are it's probably about 1.5 loads of clean laundry that need to be folded. They just haven't been pushed down, whatever. So I'm going to take care of that, vacuum, dust. I need to put these things away. I also need to write a letter. I keep forgetting to write a letter to one of my subscribers and friends, Amy. I need to take care of that today. But just, I'm ashamed, but all I can do is do better. Portion of this productive day in the life. Now it is time to bake. So I'm going to make some banana bread and some cheesecake squares. If you've never seen me make the cheesecake squares, I have a video. I'll link it up here. I think that's where it is, right up here. I'll link it up there. I've made this a million times on my channel. I have not made banana bread on this channel, I don't think. So I'm gonna make some banana bread and 2 pans of my cheesecake squares, and then hopefully in the middle of all that or after that, Taylor will text me and we can hop on our call and I can sit and chill and enjoy the rest of this afternoon. I do still need to meal plan, trying to decide grocery store where I want to go. Brennan and I have started working out in the afternoon, which has been just absolutely incredible. So Aldi's probably not gonna work. I need to probably just do a Walmart pickup order and go from there. So let's get to baking. I'm ready for a warm, fresh piece of banana bread. Oh, you're good. I'm finishing up some banana bread. For this video. Lucas and I are about to make dinner and just sit down and chill. I just got off the phone with my friend Marissa. She has a podcast, Countdown to the Castle, with her husband Joey. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that, and if you're not, I will link it down below. Go check it out. And I also had a FaceTime call with Taylor. I've talked about her a million times on this channel, but I will do it again, and also link her channel down below. It's, I think, Taylor Renee or Taylor Ackerman, but I'll link it down below. I hope you enjoyed this kind of productive video. I don't know how well it kind of translated onto the video, but the house is totally clean. All I have left is like a load, maybe even a half a load of laundry, but I call that a win. Going into a new week, just fully refreshed house. We had the windows open all day, so the air is really fresh and it just feels so nice. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this Sunday evening. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more. Bye guys.